Our military right now is in shambles. It's a mess because we've been stretched too thin. So one of these days we're going to have to wake up, and I'm afraid we won't wake up until we go bankrupt, and we're approaching that time already.
For ultimately at this hour, the entire government has failed us. Mr. Reid, Mr. Hoyer, and the other Democrats have failed us. They negotiated away that which they did not own, but had only been entrusted by us to protect our collective will as the citizens of this country, that this brazen war of lies be ended as rapidly and safely as possible. Mr. Bush and his government have failed us. They have behaved venomously and without dignity, of course. That is all at which Mr. Bush is gifted.
Yeah. If Ron Paul wants to give me 20 minutes in the history of the Middle East, I can't let him.
Congressman Paul, I've heard him now in many debates talking about bringing our troops home and about the war in Iraq and how it's failed. And I want to tell you that that kind of isolationism, sir, is what caused World War II. We allowed Hitler to come to power with that kind of attitude of isolationism and appeasement.
It's a quagmire if you go that far and try to take over Iraq.
Policy.
You would completely pull out of the Middle East.
The main motivating factor of the hostility of this country, I've said it before, it's absolutely true, is our presence in the Middle East. The sooner we get out of there, the better.
This war is not going well because the foreign policy is defective.
We've lost over 5,000 Americans over there in Afghanistan, in Iraq, and plus the civilians killed. How many more do you want to lose? How long are you going to be there? How long? What do we have to pay to save face? That's all we're doing is saving face. It's time we came home.
This is usually how empires end, by spending too much money, maintaining their empires. We're in 130 countries. We have 700 bases around the world, and it's going to come to an end. I want it to come to an end more gracefully and peacefully, follow the Constitution, and follow more sensible foreign policy.